Hey, what's up, y'all? So, I want to talk to you guys about, I guess, financial shaming. And I don't like to use colloquial terms because they're just ridiculous, but this makes sense. The one that you hear most about are rich people. They're the ones that are getting shamed because they have all this money, like Jeff Bezos, who has all this money, $100 billion, and people are expecting him to give money away or to donate money and this, that, and the other, and they're shaming him for it if he doesn't want to do it, even though it's his money. And we can't tell people what to do with their stuff, but people think that they should and can, and so that's the biggest thing. But what people don't always understand is that, yeah, there are times that money is gained through things like an inheritance, and that's fine because somewhere down the line, somebody actually had to put in the work to gain this money to pass this money on to their children. This is what an inheritance is for because we always want better for our kids. And you've got like lottery winners. Look, there are people who have put thousands of dollars into playing the lottery, Powerball, Mega Million, scratch offs, pick threes, all that stuff, and have never won. Yeah, sure, maybe they've won $100, a couple thousand, but they've never won the big jackpot. And it's their money they're putting into it. So if they hit it, that's on them. There's no reason for them to be, shamed for it. They don't have to give their money away to anybody, you know. But then again, there are people who, like sports players, who a lot of people think, oh my God, yeah, they're just rich, bratty people that don't do anything. If you look at them, even the big linemen in football, these 300-pound guys, they have to work out, they have to condition. There's a lot of work that goes into sports. Um, and a lot of it is hard. A lot of it is hard work to stay in shape. Plus, there's a mental aspect to sports because it's not just, hey, I'm going to do a thing. No, there's a strategic way to do a thing. And if you ever watch football, you'll notice some plays have to be perfectly timed. So, yeah, I don't believe that football players should be paid like Mahomes $500 million, but then again, I'm not the one paying them, so it's not my business. I mean, I can comment, but that's about it. But that's not really what I want to talk about. And again, I do want to reiterate that no, nobody should ever be shamed because they have money. Nobody should ever be felt uh, pressured into giving money away or donating it to charity. It's their money. Shut up and leave them alone. But what I want to talk about is the opposite side of the coin. People like me who don't make a lot of money. People like me who work, little jobs for not very much pay, who are, whenever we're in a conversation, and I've gotten this plenty of times because I've worked at places like Walmart, Winn-Dixie, McDonald's, no, I'm sorry, Wendy's, Wendy's, Popeyes, and I'll be in an argument or a debate with someone on Facebook or even YouTube, and they'll talk about, oh yeah, go flip some burgers. Like they're shaming me because I had a job that they didn't approve of. And I think that's even worse because, if I was a multimillionaire and somebody was like, yeah, you know, you're a horrible person because of this, that, and the other, well, it's like, okay, you know, I don't care. You know, I know how I got this money, whatever. But when somebody looks at someone who is working their asses off, like I do, I do. My hours may not be long, but I do work my behind off. Believe me. Especially when it comes down to customer service jobs where you have to interact with sometimes ignorant people and you have to stay professional. It's a mental burden on you. It can be, trust me, it can be. But the thing is, the little bit of money that I've made, the little bit of money that people who flip burgers make, oftentimes go to student loans, oftentimes go to providing for a family, paying bills. Sometimes they, because people are so judgmental about, oh, you still live with your parents. Well, some people will take these menial jobs just to get out of their parents' house so that somebody will shut up. And then when that happens, then they're shamed because, oh, you're not making enough money. You're not doing a job that I think should be noteworthy of praise. You're doing a job that is beneath me. Even though you're going to go to the stores and buy the stuff from the cashiers. You're going to go to these fast food places and eat the burgers. But the people that are working to get you these items, these products, they're just not worth your time, and they're shamed for it. So you're going to participate in it, but shaming the people who are, giving you the product. And it happens a lot of time when people don't tip waitresses and waiters, when minimum wage for those jobs are terrible. They get their money from tips. It's like, and then there are jobs also like construction that pays pretty good money, but there's danger to them. There's a risk. There's hard labor involved in a lot of these things. And to be honest with you, I don't believe that anybody in any type of income, unless their money is stolen, should be shamed because of the occupation that they hold. They're still working. They're still doing a job. They're still participating in the job market, and they're still making money, whether it's, 50,000 a year, 150,000 a year, or 10,000 a year. You know, it's still work. It's still something that they're doing and they're participating in. And for anybody to look at them and go, yeah, okay, go flip my burgers, or, oh, you're just the cashier. Especially when it comes down to, you can't debate me in a subject because you are a cashier. What the hell does that have anything to do with anything? I mean, yes, I'm a cashier, but I'm a cashier with a 164 IQ. Not to brag on my IQ, but what you have to understand is that there are some people who are very intelligent, who don't hold these majorly high-paying jobs, and for reasons of their own. Just happens. You don't have to be a genius to work as a cashier, but you also don't have to, not be a genius. You can be a genius if you want to, and I'm not saying I'm a genius by any means. I'm just, saying there are some dumb people making millions right now. This is what it is. There are some really smart people making minimum wage right now. It is what it is. But none of these people deserve to be shamed for it. And that's my message to you guys. Don't look at anybody's job as beneath you, because they're still working. So, y'all have a good one. Love you guys. Deuces.